And before leaving for her Middle East trip, President Park Geun-hye addressed the nation on this very important day. Today, March 1st, is when Korea remembers its independence movement against Japanese colonial rule. She urged Japan to admit to its past atrocities so that Korea and Japan can move forward in their partnership in Northeast Asia. She also called on North Korea to join the South in achieving a prosperous, unified Korea. Our Choi You-sun has this report.
Referring to bilateral trade surpassing $8 billion last year and the 5 million Korean and Japanese people who visit each other's country each year, President Park Geun-hye said Japan is an important partner in efforts to bring about peace and prosperity in Northeast Asia. To further improve their 50-year-old partnership, she called on Japan to courageously admit to and take responsibility for its past imperialistic atrocities. With only 53 living Korean victims of Japan's wartime sexual enslavement, President Park stressed that time is running out for the Japanese government to restore the women's honor. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe is set to make a statement later this year, marking his country's surrender in World War II. But neighboring countries worry he may attempt to whitewash Japan's history.
역사란 편한 대로 취사 선택해 필요한 것만 기억하는 것이 아니라 역사에 대한 인정은 진보를 향한 유일한 길이라는 최근 한 역사학자의 지적을 깊이 유념할 필요가 있습니다.
With this year also being the 70th anniversary of the division of the two Koreas, President Park said it's time for the two sides to work toward unity and prosperity. Stressing that Seoul's unification initiatives are not about isolating the North, she urged Pyongyang to engage in inter-Korean dialogue. The president then called for talks and reunions for families separated by the Korean War.
부모 없는 자식이 이 세상에 존재하지 않듯이 북한도 내부의 인간적인 혈연의 문제를 해결해 주어야 할 것입니다.
On the domestic front, President Park said she is ready to take the difficult path of innovation and reform to ensure people feel the growth momentum that can be passed down to the future generation of a unified Korea. Choi You-sun, Arirang News.